basically, God has been taking care of me, getting me here. I've been doing so many things that I never thought I'd be doing. I actually met Dana Reed, before her passing went on, and I got to meet a lot of people. I've been to Hong Kong with Dr. Wise Young. I did a song out there in Run One Shaw Hall, which is a big place because I grew up doing kung fu, and kung fu movies was out of Run One Shaw. His movies and Hu Wei Ting, Master Killer, all of that. So it was kind of amazing to actually be in Hong Kong and be where these great kung fu masters was actually out. I was like, wow, this is great.
So I know for a fact that you're a busy man because I happen to help Professor X with a lot of his projects. Yeah. And so he's calling me once a week.
Well,
having me do something.
Exactly.
So tell them a little bit about what else you're doing.
Well, we have the shoot that we're doing today in the fatigue for the we've got a magazine out. It's called J'adore, Jadore. They actually did their first issue was a write up about me, and they love what I'm doing and they want to continue the relationship, and they're giving me more ads. So you go look for that magazine, J'adore. You hear about me, you hear about Santina, you hear about everything we're trying to do to cure paralysis, and basically more than paralysis, all diseases, because the research, stem cell research, is what they're trying to make into clinical trials. So we may have a chance to some of the cures. If not, we're the soldiers. That's why I call it a soldier for cure, because what we're doing is for the future. So there'd be more awareness and people be more like, wow, what is this about? Oh, that's what it's about. Instead of the political misconceptions you hear that make you think like it's actually destroying life when it's not destroying life. I don't want to get into a biblical sense of it, but man didn't become man until God breathed into his nostrils. So I don't think of us as a physical being. I think as a spirit. So basically when they say it's destroying life, when we already suffer the inevitable, how is it destroying? It's actually helping our lives be more longer. It's not taking away any life. The soldiers that are out in the war that are dying for what reason whatsoever, that's losing life. But that's my political view. And hey, why not?
Embryonic stem cell research has the potential to cure many diseases.
Gaskin is one of several paralyzed New Jerseyans getting political.
John Corzine supports embryonic stem cell research.
Appearing in campaign ads for candidates that support state investment in stem cell research.
Doug is pro-choice, supports stem cell research.
In response to these ads, the wife of Republican candidate Doug Forrester stated her husband's new position. He supports stem cell research, even some of the most controversial kind, that which requires the destruction of human embryos.
Let there be peace on earth.
There is an equally vigorous movement to limit stem cell research. At a prayer breakfast, pro-life supporters called embryonic stem cell research horrific. They believe embryos are the tiniest members of the human family. A doctor, who is also an evangelical, sought to debunk the science.
But in only 5 cases, then, did they get the cells to grow and continue.
The Right to Lifers believe the scientific community is generating myths, offering false hopes for the sick and suffering.
Especially with the adult stem cells that we've learned about today, that there are better ways of doing it without the possibilities of throwing out or wasting life.
Conservatives, stung by Forrester's reversal on stem cell research, promise a renewed fight against proposals to advance a New Jersey Stem Cell Institute.
One of the things that we will be seeing is a intensified focus on this issue if this issue is pushed by acting Governor Cody before he leaves office.
The debate will continue in the coming months as both sides seek to influence public opinion, and legislators who could vote on the ballot initiative during the upcoming lame duck session. Pro-lifers say embryonic stem cell research is a new life sacrificed. Advocates see a chance for a life improved or even saved. Adrienne Sapino, NJN News.
Okay, and you're familiar with EFTV, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. How you doing, Sam?
Can you tell us, are you working with them in any capacity?
Oh yeah, we're going to build a strong relationship. He likes my editing work, so he's actually wants to work on putting a show together. Basically working with you, working with everyone, editing, putting out a show, bringing awareness. That's what he does. He looks out for the people with disabilities and makes sure, our voices get heard, where this quote-unquote walking world looks over us because they don't understand that, you know, we also can entertain. We also have lives, you know. Life goes forward, it continues, you know. So basically that's his struggle to get us from one stream into mainstream. So I support him 100%.
So now back to your album. Where's the best place to listen to this? Like in your car? Should you listen to this at a club?
You can listen to this with your kids. There's no cursing. There's no profanity. I'm not degrading any women. If I'm talking about women, I'm telling you they are beautiful. They're the best thing in the world. They make me feel good. So this album is a positive. And now with all the big things out there talking about we want positive music, I've done that for a while. So if you're looking for positive music, you can go to ProfessorX.com or MySpace Professor X, and you can check me out. And soon this album's going to be on iTunes. It's going to be on digital download. So you can just look it up on iTunes and say, okay, this is the guy that we saw on TV.
And I was just going to ask, how can we get an album? We can contact you at Professor X.
Yeah, well, you got to go to ProfessorX.com right now. I'm selling it myself. We'll get a shot at the albums in the boxes that I have soon. But it'll be on iTunes, so when it's on iTunes, it's not too long. Maybe in a few more weeks, in a couple, 3 or 4 more weeks, it'll be on iTunes. You can get it on there. You can go to ProfessorX.com, get the album, you know.